So this week, initially, or what I had planned, or what I had convinced myself I was going to do, because I've been just trying to, get my consistency going and blah, 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 blah. I told myself, this week, no matter what, you're gonna grab the camera and you're gonna record and you're gonna vlog and you're gonna do, there's no clock. I don't have a clock. You wanna sit with me? I had told myself that, like you're gonna sit down and you're gonna turn the camera on and you're gonna get it done. You're gonna vlog and you're not gonna overthink it. And then on Monday, we lost my mom. She had been fighting cancer for a little over a year. Cancer of unknown origin is what it's still listed as. We had been waiting on, more test results, and we done, the MRIs and the CAT scans and the blood work. We done everything, and still didn't quite have that answer yet. Still waiting on some test results, actually. But anyway, yeah, she had done chemo, and we thought that, it was looking good, and we thought that, the prognosis was good, until it became clear that it wasn't. Sorry, phone calls. But I'm at peace. We're at peace. She was suffering. She was suffering, and she's not anymore now. And so we take comfort in that. Have to, take comfort in that. I came over here to the house to just kind of get eyes on it. Byron has been working on trim, finishing out the cabinet, the pantry, the pocket doors, in various places throughout the house. And just, finishing up the last of that. And once the last of that is finished up, we'll be able to move on to painting. I really hate that my mom did not get to see this project finished. Just always, something over here, something over there, something over here, something over there, just kind of delaying. And she wanted to see this finished. And I really thought that was going to happen. And not even, yes, that's a leaf. Not even really about it, about the house being done sooner. I thought she would be here longer. And, sorry, I gotta go see what BJ is doing. I'm at a construction site. And he just went around this corner. BJ, boy. But, she spoke often of, being, proud of, the way that you always doing something with those computers, and you're always, and I feel like, one of the best things I can do is to actually uphold to that. And so, I said I was gonna vlog, and so we're gonna vlog. There's quite literally nothing I give less of, of about than this Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni stuff. And I cannot get TikTok to stop showing me. I'm to the point that I'm literally blocking anybody that comes across my timeline talking about it, unless with very rare occasion is somebody that like I already like their content or like followed them or something like that. Everybody else, you got to get up out of here, because why am I still being shown this? I do not like. How many times do I have to say I'm not interested? I don't get it. So cleaning is quite literally one of my least favorite ever things to do. But more and more, I have found myself kind of craving order. I have not really been able to like focus in to work outside of just like some very small tasks. My admin team has been, doing my social posting and stuff for me, and they'll continue, they'll keep that up for me. But I do need to, I need to get another chapter up of the short that I've been working on Patreon for my patrons. And I have it. I have the chapter. Like, I had written several chapters in advance, and I had planned to have more. Like, I had planned to really just like really be ahead of it. But I haven't been able to keep ahead of it like I wanted to. Just, with everything. And it'll come. It'll come. I was actually talking to the ladies on my team yesterday, like asking, like, hey, like what, like I think I might read, but I didn't. I ended up scrolling TikTok and playing Merge Mayor on my phone instead. And what's so crazy is like earlier, the day that my mom passed, which was Monday, Inauguration Day, which I'm choosing to believe was no coincidence, by the way. Like, I had just posted about, how I had been, spending unnecessary money on like those apps, Farmville, Merge Mayor, which is my drug of choice, Township, all of those. And that's why I had deleted that stuff off my phone, but I put it back because of the TikTok ban. Because I do still feel like it's better for like the mental state, and better for the attention span, because it's like you're focused on doing one thing, like you're focused on completing, the quest or completing the task. Certainly not better on the wallet, but I do have like a specific allowance for stuff like that, which is crazy, but that allows me to keep some level of reins on myself, but it could still be getting used somewhere else. So BJ is getting his little nap on, which gives me, I guess, a bit of time to think and, not be trying to keep his little butt alive, because that boy is chaos. But I think that I am going to end up going down to my hometown, which is where my parents still lived. It's about 2 hours away, about two. It's really more like 2:15, but the way I drive is 2 to go, so that I can be present for the to talk to the funeral home, and get all of that stuff together, because my dad, is in no state to do that. My sister is there, and she lives a bit closer, and so she has been kind of, she's been going back and forth to check in with them, or to check in with him. But I don't want her to have to go and do it by herself. So if I'm able, which is going to depend largely on, on BJ's demeanor and stuff, because it's 2 hours there and then 2 hours back, but I can't leave until after I've dropped the girls off at school, and then I have to head back in enough time to get them from school. Maybe, I could probably, you know, work it out with Byron, but he's transitioning to a new job role, and it's it's simpler if I just come back, rather than, you know, a big disruption to everything. It's simpler if I come back and, kind of keep the disruption as minimal as possible. So that's probably what I'll do. So I could be bugging. I don't know, because I sometimes am, but I feel like there's a smell in here, and I don't know. I think I'm about to clean out the refrigerator, or at least clear out the refrigerator. I don't know that I'm about to clean out the refrigerator, but clear, yes. So let me go ahead and get the table finished. I'll show you guys or I guess a couple of the things that I picked up at Aldi today. They had these bath book things, and all the pieces. You saw me putting the pieces on the refrigerator earlier for BJ, but of course I got him the bluey one. I got one of these little portable humidifiers, and I got these that are gonna go in the girls in their little Valentine's Day baskets that I've been gathering stuff for. What is all this hair? Ew. It's like a bunch of hair on the, probably from being on the, oh, I was working on Izzy's hair at the kitchen table earlier, and maybe that's what that's from. But anyway, let me finish this. What do we do with old calendars? This is the Be Rooted calendar, and we've gotten one every year. I'm not sure if we've been keeping them or not, and I just don't remember where they are, but they're beautiful, and I really hate to just toss it. This year was Zodiac, or last year rather, 2024 was Zodiac. This year, what is this year's? This year's doesn't say anything in specific, but it's Black owned company, beautiful, beautiful Black artwork. I don't know what the theme is of the calendar itself, but January says a warm month of self-care. I'm gonna store it somewhere for now. I'm gonna put it right here, which is not getting put away. It is literally just on a stool, but I don't know what else to do with it right now, and I don't feel like thinking about it, so it'll just go right there for now. Although I must say that is a huge part of the problem when it comes to cleaning up. For me, we have definitely outgrown this house. It is just definitely not enough space anymore. And so it's like we really don't have room, for things. We don't have room for everything to have a place. And yes, absolutely part of it is, decluttering, less consumption, et cetera, et cetera. But part of it also is just having more space, which is a huge part of the reason that we built in the first place. And very, very soon we will be able to take full advantage of this labor of love. I really need to refinish this table again. You know what? Shout out to you if you have been following me on this channel long enough to have seen when I did this the first time or the second time actually, because initially it was the blue that you see underneath it. Well, it didn't start blue. Oh, what did it start as? It was a brown finished table, but it's like pressed particle wood or whatever. And so when that went bad, I put like a layer of epoxy on it and I painted it. But then got sick of that because it was blue, and then we painted the kitchen blue, and it's like, okay, don't want that anymore. So I went back over it, and like there was just enough like kind of graining left of that, the little fake wood for me to use paint to create like a wood grain effect that really like kind of really showed through. But just over time that has chipped off and worn off, and I really never did use the proper paint for it in the first place. I just did like a layer of sealer on top, to make sure that it was food safe or whatever, but it really was never the proper paint to hold up like it should for this. So, we'll probably replace it for the new house, but still. So I was talking to Love about how I was like, dude, like, is there something wrong with me? Because I have not had like a big, like, emotional reaction to my mom's passing, and like I've had some little moments, but not like a moment, and she was talking to me about how it it kind of ebbs and flows, and it can hit you out of nowhere, et cetera, and that it will just look different, for different people. And so I had been absorbing that, and honestly, kind of like a little bit, like almost like in a warning fashion, like don't like, do not start feeling safe. You not safe. Like, you never know when it's gonna come. So a moment ago, I started feeling like just dizzy and sick and like just really cranky and really angry. And I was like, ooh, like, oh shit, like, is this it? Is this the moment? Because I was thinking about my mom, and I was, thinking about just different stuff. Like, I had a very, very complicated relationship with my mother. She was a complicated person. And this is not to speak ill of her, like, by no means is it that. As an adult, now approaching 40 myself, there is a lot that I have come to understand that I didn't, as a kid, and then a teenager and then a young woman. And it's not even like it really has nothing to do with being a mother. Well, I won't say nothing, but the bulk of it is human to human, just things that I get now that I understand, that I really, really, really wish that I had said. Really, really wish that I had said so. But I just understand more now. And so it's no ill feelings or anything like that. But I don't have a ton of super happy memories, um, like as as a child, in that regard. And that's not again, this is not a sob story. This is it's not that. Um, but I am I feel like almost mourning the memories that I don't have as well. It's weird. It's weird, and I don't. It's just a lot. Long story short, I'm saying all of this to say I had not drank a lick of water today. It's about, what time is it about? It's about to be 2 o'clock, and I have had a cup of coffee, and that is the only liquid I have had all day today. I did eat, because I cooked breakfast for the kids and Byron this morning. So I did eat, because I ate breakfast, but I had not had anything to drink, and so I fixed myself something to drink, and I feel a lot better. And it's like, I was like, okay, is this about to be it? Like, I went from being relatively cool to like, damn, grief, you giving it up like that? Like this? Like, you finna make me pass out? And it's like, no, you were just dehydrated, which is crazy. So, yeah, I fixed my Stanley, which I was thinking about this too. I've grabbed I grabbed this one, which is one that I got for Christmas. Zoe got me that for Christmas. And I wasn't going to, this one has the spill proof top, and I wasn't going to put that top on it. I was just going to grab any top, like whatever top I found first. That's the one that I was going to put on it, because I didn't feel like looking for the matching top to this particular cup, because I do have a sizable Stanley collection, because I like the fucking cups. I like the cute colors. I I want it to match my vibe for the day. Like, I might want it to match my outfit. I don't know. I might be feeling purple. I might be feeling green. Who knows? And I like for the cup to fucking match. And people get so up in arms and so bothered about people having Stanley collections. But you know what? A bitch will never be able to do? Make me feel bad about having these Stanleys, because I don't say nothing to nobody about their shoe collections. I don't say nothing about nobody's bag collections. I don't say nothing about nobody's perfume collections. I don't say nothing about nobody with liquor bottles lining their cabinets, or blowing money on cigarettes, putting money on their man's books. I don't say nothing about how nobody else choose to spend their disposable income. So you can't say nothing to me about these damn cups. So BJ is napping, and I have not cleaned out the refrigerator. I'm gonna make them girls do it when they get home. Sciatica is really kicking my butt today. Like, my big toe on my left side is on freaking fire. So I'm probably gonna try to do some stretching or something. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna have to do something if I want to be able to make that drive twice tomorrow. Oof, don't like this, but anyway, I am about to go ahead and make a post for my patrons, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day with the vlog. I did want to make it out. I wanted to go to TJ Maxx to look for, like, to go ahead and start looking for something for, you know, my family's, what we're going to wear to the memorial service. But then BJ, like, his nap was like a tiny bit later. And I'm going to let him nap, because he was giving me the business. So I'm gonna let him nap. But I'll probably take the girls, like, just after school pickup. I'll probably take them into TJ Maxx, and I'm sure they would prefer to be able to look for themselves as well anyway. But I never end up vlogging in the store. Like, I never, and I'm gonna try to start doing better about it, but I know today is not gonna be today ain't gonna be that day. So, you know, I may as well just end early and maybe be able to go ahead and edit this and go ahead and get it up before I chicken out. Because I don't know, I really like, so much of this time period has been kind of not just navigating my own feelings, but kind of managing other people as well. Like, I just feel like I've had to say those words so many times to so many different people. But like, all the calls to make, you know, having to call her oncologist and let that office know. And the nurse, you know, she even said, you know, that they had been worried, you know, about her. That she was supposed to have an appointment today, actually. Today's Wednesday. She was supposed to have an appointment today. But, you know, basically that they had been, you know, looking forward to seeing her because they were concerned. But, you know, then, you know, kind of my mom's friends, you know, people who she knew, her customers, because she had a small business, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's just a lot. And then you think about, you know, opening it up for even more people, you know, and yeah, it's just a lot. But you know, you just navigate. I feel like my kitchen stinks. So I'm about to make this Patreon post, and then I am about to clean out this refrigerator. Even though I said I was going to have the girls do it, I'm about to go ahead and do it because I don't like how my kitchen smells. And I feel like it's the refrigerator. We'll see. It's not the refrigerator. And I took out the diapers as well. Like, I emptied the diaper pail as well. It wasn't the diaper pail, but just in case, I emptied that as well. And I still smell it, so maybe it is just me. Who knows? Diapers, right. Until next time.